There are many who are not identifying now with your down state because they know to get you lifted, they will contribute. So they are going to a corner waiting for you to be lifted before they can come back. Nobody saw what I'm talking about. Do you know there are many people in many branches of church who their pastor will stand with them, identify with them. They now have a baby. They'll go and look for a bigger church to do their Thanksgiving. Because they feel that church is not enough to attract class. Or their friends don't like that church. So they can't identify with that church. That same church that is small, that same church that people don't like, is the church that stood by you. Is the church that identified with you. Is the church that projected you. Is the church that made you what you are. Anybody that don't like what you like is not deserving of you. It's not supposed to be around you. If you don't like what I like, to hell with you. Am I speaking to somebody here? If you don't like who I like, to hell with you. You were not there when they labored for me. You were not there when they stood by me. You were not there when they identified with me. In fact, your appearing now is because of my arrival. One of the reasons when I see people I knew in the past, I spot them, I trace them, is because those are the real friends. Those are the real friends. There are so many of you who do not understand. Now God has lifted you, and your class, your level, your status has changed. So you feel you don't need certain people anymore. You feel that some people are now beneath you. No, those are the real people. They knew you before the class. They knew you before the status. They knew you before your lifting. They knew you before the financial breakthrough. They knew you before God gave you a car. Those people who were your former slab, trek. I'm trying to be honorable. You know, there are people who are members of NTA, National Trekkers Association. And God has now made them members of VOA, Vehicle Owners Association. And there were people that were trekking and walking with you. But now, you just blow empty, you blow empty. You wave them, you blow empty. If you don't appreciate God for where you are coming from, you will go back there. I wish I was communicating right now. Hey! A Samaritan, despised, abandoned. He came. This man must have been expecting a priest to help him. Must have been expecting a priest to support him. A priest. There are so many of you. You already have predetermined mental helpers. You already have people who in your mind you think this is where help will come from. You already have people in your mind you think this who will change my story. No, God said no. Don't build your hope on anybody. What is it that trusts in man? Don't make any man an idol. Where you never thought help would come from is where help is coming from. Who you never thought would help you is who will help you. I like what Mordecai said to Esther. He said, if thou holdest thyself together at such a time, he said, help shall arise from another place. Esther chapter 4 and verse 16. Help shall arise from another place. Enlargement shall arise where you never expected it to come from. Jesus has crisscrossed and traversed through the length and breadth of Jericho to Judea to Bethlehem. He had ministered from the shores of Philistine, and he had preached. His feet had become sore. His feet needed to be refreshed. The disciples were around him. They saw his soiled feet, but they did nothing about it because familiarity has brought contempt. And God in the midst of that brought a woman. She came with an alabaster box of ointment. What friends could not do, God brought a stranger. What colleagues could not do, God brought a stranger. There are some of you, you have family members, you have colleagues, you have relatives in places, senators, House of Rep members, governors, House of Assembly members, local government chairmen, people in business, entrepreneurs, DGs of places, bank managers. You have people who you expected to help you, and none of them have done anything. Heaven said I should tell you, where you never expected help, help is coming from another place. Help is coming from strange quarters. Help is coming from where you never expected, where you never thought help would come. Why we look not on the things which are seen, but on the things which are not seen. For the things which we see are temporal, but the things we don't see are internal. Help is coming where you never expected. Help is coming where you never thought. Help is coming where you never imagined. You don't serve a dead God. You serve a mighty God. He's the same yesterday, he's the same today, he's the same forever. When God says yes, no man can say no. When God lifts you up, no man can bring you down. God is on your side. is on your side. Glory is on your side. Favor is on your side. Lifting is on your side. Somebody shout, help is coming. I can hear you. Help is coming. Say help is coming. Say help is coming. I can hear you. Help is coming. I can hear you. Help is coming.